Here are Grandma's 42 borax hacks you didn't know they worked. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and comment, and follow for more clever tips from Grandma. Homemade hair rinse. Back in the day, when Grandma wanted her hair to shine like the morning sun on a Kansas prairie, she didn't head to the salon. She reached for her trusty box of borax. This little miracle, she used to say, cleanses better than half the pricey stuff on the shelves. Best to make her favorite rinse. Dissolve a teaspoon of borax into a quart of warm water, stirring gently until it's clear as spring rain. After shampooing, pour the mixture slowly over your hair, working it gently into your scalp with your fingertips. Rinse thoroughly with clean water. The result? A naturally balanced scalp and hair that glows with health, free of buildup and full of life. Neutralize laundry odors. When Grandpa came home from mowing the lawn in July, his t-shirts could knock you sideways. But Grandma had a trick for that, too. Add half a cup of borax into your washing machine alongside your usual detergent. It breaks down the bacteria and mildew that cause those musty smells. For extra pungent loads like gym gear or old dish towels, dissolve half a cup of borax in a gallon of warm water and soak clothes for 30 minutes before washing. Your laundry will come out smelling crisp and fresh, like sheets hung out under the Texas sun. Reduce shoe odor. There's nothing worse than shoes that could clear a room unless you've got borax on your side. Sprinkle a thick layer of borax inside your shoes, making sure to coat every corner. Let 'em sit overnight, Grandma would whisper, and by morning, you'll swear they're new. Shake out the powder in the morning, and that funky smell will be long gone. This works wonders on everything from your running sneakers to winter boots. Repeat weekly to keep your kicks comfy and odor-free. Fireproof grilling aprons. 4th of July barbecues were a family tradition, and safety was Grandma's secret ingredient. She'd soak grilling aprons in a homemade flame-resistant solution before anyone lit the coals. Mix 1 tablespoon each of borax and boric acid into a cup of water until dissolved. Soak the apron for 15 minutes, then hang it to dry under the porch roof. The result? A fabric shield that won't catch flames so easily. Use it on oven mitts too, she'd say with a wink. Anything that gets too close to heat. This little trick added a layer of protection to those festive summer cookouts. And peace of mind, revive faded towels. If your towels have seen better days, all dull and rough from too many washes, don't toss them yet. Grandma had a revival plan. Add half a cup of borax to your washing machine with your usual detergent and let the alkalinity of borax do its magic. For badly faded linens, soak them in hot water mixed with borax for an hour before washing. Once dry, the towels come back to life. Brighter, softer, almost brand new. Grandma swore by doing this a few times a year to keep things plishy and cozy. Weed killer. Long before store-bought sprays filled the garage, Grandma took care of her driveway cracks with the homemade herb killer. This stuff will zap him by the roots, she'd laugh. Mix 10 ounces of borax with 2.5 gallons of water and stir thoroughly. Pour the mixture into a spray bottle and apply directly to weeds. Careful to avoid your prized roses or that stubborn tomato vine. On hot sunny days, the solution works even faster. For persistent invaders, repeat every 2 weeks. The yard stays clean and you stay chemical-free. Fire extinguisher. Borax wasn't just for cleaning in Grandma's house. It was part of her emergency kit, too. If a grease fire flared up on the stove or a paper towel lit near the toaster, she didn't panic. Keep a box of borax in your kitchen or near your grill. In a pinch, she'd say, sprinkle it straight onto the flames. Borax smothers the fire by sucking up heat and cutting off oxygen. It works fast. Just enough time to grab the real extinguisher if needed. A humble powder, ready to protect. Once dried, the towels will appear brighter and feel softer. Repeating this treatment every few months ensures your linens stay fresh and vibrant for longer. Weed killer. Borax is a natural alternative to chemical weed killers. Protect your barbecue tools from rust. Nobody wants to grab a grill tongue only to find it coated in reddish-brown flakes. But rust doesn't have to win. Borax works like a silent shield. It balances out moisture and coats your tools in a thin, invisible armor. Stir a tablespoon of borax into a quart of warm water. Dip a clean cloth in the solution and wipe down every inch of your dry tools. Let them air dry completely before you store them away. For bonus protection, sprinkle a bit of dry borax inside your storage bin to soak up humidity like a sponge. It's a simple habit that keeps your favorite barbecue gear prepped for your next backyard feast. Eco-friendly toilet bowl cleaner. You don't need chemical fumes or neon-colored gels to keep your toilet fresh. Borax, straight from the pantry, can do wonders. Scatter a cup of it into the bowl, making sure it hugs the porcelain side. Let it sit. An hour works. Overnight is even better. After that, scrub with a brush. Then flush. For topful grime, pair it with a cup of vinegar for that extra muscle. Prevent rot in wooden furniture and decking. Wood and weather don't always get along, but borax can keep peace between the two. With its antifungal nature, it blocks the growth of rot-causing fungi before they start. Mix 1 cup of borax into a gallon of water, stir it well, and brush the liquid generously onto raw or exposed wood. Make sure the wood dries completely after. Apply this treatment regularly and your patio furniture, fence posts, and even that garden bench from your grandpa can stand strong for years. Fridge cleaner. Without the chemicals. The inside of your fridge doesn't need to smell like bleach to be clean. Borax is tough on gunk, but gentle on surfaces. Stir 2 tablespoons of it into a quart of warm water. Use a sponge or rag to scrub shelves, crisp drawers, and all those sticky corners. Wipe it all down with a clean, damp cloth. You'll be left with a fridge that's sparkling and scent-free, without a single chemical spray in sight. Natural moth repellent. If your sweaters mysteriously sprout holes, moths are likely to blame, but borax can put an end to that. Mix it in equal parts with a baking soda and sprinkle the blend on closet shelves, under storage bins, or inside dresser drawers. Let it sit for a few hours, then vacuum it up. Reapply every few weeks, especially during the warmer months, and your clothes will stay safe without any nasty mothball smell. Wallpaper paste, be gone. Removing old wallpaper doesn't have to turn into a war. Borax, with its alkaline punch, weakens sticky glue without damaging the wall underneath. Stir a cup of borax into a gallon of warm water. Soak a rag or sponge in it and apply generously to the wallpaper. Let it sit for 15 minutes, then scrape the paste right off. The best part? It leaves your wall ready for a fresh coat of paint or your next DIY decor plan. Slug-proof your garden. Slugs love your garden beds, but they hate borax. Its drying nature strips them of their protective slime. Just sprinkle a thin line of borax around the base of your plants or along the garden edge. Think of it as drawing a border they'll never cross. Avoid contact with the plants, though. Borax is for bugs, not blossoms. Reapply after every rain to keep the line strong. Lice? No problem. When lice sneak into your home, borax can help you win the battle without pricey treatments. Its gritty, alkaline texture breaks down lice and their eggs. Stir half a cup of borax into a gallon of hot water. Soak infested items, pillowcases, combs, or stuffed animals for half an hour, then launder as usual. For items you can't wash, just dust them with borax and vacuum after 24 hours. Repeat if needed until the lice are gone for good. Rust on barbecue tools doesn't have to be a constant battle. Toilet bowl cleaner. Keeping your toilet bowl clean doesn't require harsh chemicals. Or overnight, scrub with a toilet brush to remove grime, then flush to rinse. Preserve fresh blooms with a touch of borax magic. Ever wish you could freeze time and keep your favorite flowers as fresh as the day you picked them? Grandma used to say, nature gives us beauty, but borax lets us borrow it a little longer. To preserve those cherished petals, combine 1 part borax with 2 parts cornmeal in a shallow container. Spread a layer at the bottom. Lay your flowers face down and gently bury them beneath more of the mix. Seal the container tight and tuck it away in a cool, dry spot for about 10 to 14 days. When you're ready, just brush off the mixture and behold, your flowers, now time-proof, natural dust mite defense. Borax isn't just for laundry. It's a hidden weapon against the dust mites. With its gritty texture and antifungal strength, it disrupts the cozy ecosystem of mites nesting in your home. My aunt used to sprinkle it like fairy dust over every rug in the house, and for good reason. Dust a light layer over your mattress, carpets, or cushions. Wait 15 to 20 minutes, then vacuum thoroughly. Every few weeks, repeat this ritual to keep your space cleaner and easier to breathe in. Heal winter-worn hands. When cold air bites and soap strips, borax offers gentle relief for cracked, dry hands. Stir a tablespoon of borax and another of baking soda into a warm basin of water. Soak your hands for 10 soothing minutes. Rinse, dry, and follow up with your favorite lotion. It's like a spa moment my hands didn't know they needed, especially when the chill won't let up. Unclogged drains, Grandma's way. Clogged sink, don't panic. Back in the day, we didn't need fancy products, Grandma would say. Just pour half a cup of borax down the drain, chase it with 2 cups of boiling water, and let it sit for 15 minutes. Flush with more hot water. For the extra stubborn ones, pair borax with a splash of vinegar. It fizzes, it clears, and it feels like magic. Homemade fabric softener for a Kinder laundry day. Skip the chemical-laden softeners and whip up your own fabric-friendly blend. Mix half a cup of borax with 1 cup of white vinegar and a few drops of essential oil. Lavender for calm, citrus for zing. Pour it into the softener compartment or toss it in during the rinsing cycle. Clothes come out soft, fresh, and gentle on sensitive skin. It smells like clean, not chemicals, my neighbor once noted. And she was right. Keep bees off your deck without harm. Enjoying sweet tea on the patio shouldn't involve ducking from buzzing bees. A mix of 1 tablespoon of borax, warm water, and a few drops of dish soap makes for a bee-safe barrier. Spray it under chairs, railings, or wherever they gather. Reapply weekly or after rain. It doesn't hurt them, it just tells them to find another place to gossip. Boost your laundry's cleaning power. A scoop of borax in your laundry transforms your detergent into a powerhouse. Hard water? Stubborn stains? No match here. Toss in half a cup along with your usual soap. For heavy-duty loads, pre-soak stained and clothed that is in the borax and warm water. Whites come out whiter, and your clothes? Just like Mama used to hang on the line in July. Shine porcelain like it's brand new. Porcelain sinks love borax. Sprinkle a bit over stains, scrub with a damp cloth, and rinse it with warm water. For those stubborn spots, mix borax with lemon juice to form a paste and let it sit before rinsing. That old farmhouse sink? It gleamed like a diner counter on opening day. Soften your bath the natural way. Hard water turning your bath into a chore? Borax to the rescue. Half a cup in your bath dissolves harsh minerals and leaves your skin velvety soft. For a spa-like finish, add a few drops of eucalyptus or lavender oil. Soak for 15 to 20 minutes and let the day melt off. It's not just a bath, it's a blessing in warm water. Seal the container and leave it in a cool, dry place for 10 to 14 days. Once done, brush off the residue for beautifully preserved flowers. Dust mite killer. Borax is an effective natural solution for eliminating dust mites. Prevent mold in crawl spaces. To keep mold from creeping into your crawl space, borax works like a charm with its powerful antifungal punch. Imagine a southern basement after a thunderstorm, musty and damp. We can't let this place become a swamp, you might say. Stir 1 cup of borax into a gallon of warm water until it vanishes. Then pour it into a spray bottle. Coat every nook that tends to sweat. Wooden beams, cement floors, and musty walls. Let the surface dry completely. It's like setting an invisible shield. Reapply every few months or after a rainy spell to keep that barrier strong. Boost compost efficiency. In your backyard compost pile, borax can be the quiet hero. It stabilizes pH levels and shoos away the critters while gifting the pile a shot of boron, an essential nutrient your tomatoes and dahlias adore. Sprinkle 1 tablespoon of borax over the compost heap, then fold it in with kitchen scraps and autumn leaves. Just don't get carried away, Grandma might warn, as too much borax can slow the breakdown. But used mindfully, it keeps bugs at bay and helps nature turn leftovers into gold. Remove mildew from garden tools. After a season of digging, pruning, and planting, your garden tools can smell like a forgotten swamp. Borax steps in like an old friend with a scrub brush. Mix a tablespoon of borax into a quart of warm water and dip in a sponger brush. Give it a good scrub, especially around the joints. You'd hear from a seasoned gardener. Afterward, rinse with clean water and dry well to ward off rust. It's not just about cleanliness. It's about preserving the tools that build your Eden. Teal and grout whitening. Your kitchen or bathroom grout lines don't have to show every spill and splash. Borax brings them back to life. Blend 1 cup of borax with just enough water to make a thick paste. Think toothpaste texture. Apply it with a toothbrush to stained grout lines. Let it sit, then scrub away years of buildup. It's like giving the tile a second chance. You might whisper to yourself, marveling at how the room sparkles again. Cockroach and ant killer. Pest invasions feel like an insult to your home's peace, but borax, that unassuming white powder, is more powerful than it looks. Mix 1 tablespoon each of borax and sugar, then add a bit of water to form a paste. Dab small portions near entryways, the cracks by the baseboards, the corners of window ledges. They won't know what hit them. Your neighbor might chuckle. Safe for pets and children, this old-school remedy cuts off the enemy at the source. Laundry starch alternative. Skip the commercial starches. Borax does the job with less fuss and more grace. Its alkaline nature helps it give fabric that crisp, polished feel without turning it rigid. Dissolve a tablespoon of borax in a quart of warm water and pour it into a spray bottle. Mist your shirts, linens, or Sunday best napkins before ironing. There, now that looks sharp, someone might say with a nod of approval. It's especially lovely for the collars and cuffs that deserve a little extra shine. Deodorizing mattresses. There's nothing worse than a musty mattress stealing your sleep, but borax offers a gentle cleanse without perfumes or sprays. Generously sprinkle borax over the mattress, especially where odors linger. Let it sit for 30 minutes to absorb moisture and banish bacteria. Allow it to dry completely to form a protective layer. Reapply every few months or after heavy rains. This natural method keeps crawl spaces mold-free and safer for your home. Mattress freshening tip. Before vacuuming, mist the mattress lightly with water, just like Grandmama used to say. Then sprinkle a generous layer of borax over the surface. Let it sit for a while, she'd whisper, just enough time for it to pull out what doesn't belong. Afterward, vacuum thoroughly to remove the powder. Using this trick regularly keeps your mattress crisp, clean, and chemical-free, ensuring a restful, healthier night's sleep. Bathtub scum remover. To tackle stubborn bathtub scum, create a gentle, abrasive paste. Mix 1 cup of borax with 1/2 a cup of water until smooth. Spread the paste generously over grimy spots using a sponge or cloth to scrub in slow, circular motions. Let it sit for 15 minutes while you enjoy a cup of coffee. Then rinse with warm water. Your tub will gleam like the day it was installed. Repeat this ritual once a month to keep your bathroom shining and serene. Fabric dye setter. To lock in the rich colors of dyed fabrics, borax is your hidden ally. Its alkaline nature helps set the dye so it won't run or fade. Dissolve a cup of borax in a gallon of warm water. Soak the fabric for 15 to 20 minutes, just long enough for a quiet moment to yourself. Then rinse with cold water and air dry. This trick is especially helpful for handmade or specialty dyed garments, giving them longevity and vibrancy. Cookware restorer. For cookware that's seen one too many casseroles, borax offers a second chance. Sprinkle it directly onto the greasy surface. Add a bit of warm water to form a paste, then scrub with a sponge or brush. For burnt-on residue, let the paste sit for 15 minutes. Trust the weight, as Grandma used to say. This technique clears grime without scratching, restoring shine and giving your pots and pans many more meals to serve. Drain deodorizer. Keep kitchen and bathroom drains fresh with a powerful borax flush. Pour 1/2 cup of borax directly into the drain, then follow with the 2 cups of boiling water. Wait 15 minutes before flushing with more hot water. If odors linger, repeat weekly or enhance the mix with baking soda. It's a chemical-free way to keep things flowing and smelling clean. Mildew-free shower curtains. To protect shower curtains from mildew, give them a borax soak. Mix half cup of borax with a gallon of warm water. Remove the curtain and let it soak for 15 minutes. Just enough time to play your favorite old song, then gently scrub and rinse. Hang it to dry completely. This method wards off mildew without resorting to harsh cleaners, keeping your bathroom fresh and inviting. Outdoor furniture cleaner. Restore your patio pieces with a borax scrub. Mix 1 cup of borax into a gallon of warm water. Use a sponge or brush to wash furniture surfaces, especially corners and crevices. Rinse thoroughly with a garden hose and let the sun do the drying. For tough spots, apply a thicker borax paste and scrub gently. Your outdoor furniture will look refreshed and ready for summer barbecues or a quiet evening under the stars. Trash can freshener. Don't let your trash cans be the reason your kitchen smells off. Sprinkle a thin layer of borax at the bottom before placing a new bag. To boost freshness, mix borax with a few drops of essential oils like lemon or lavender. Just a whisper of scent, Grandma would say. This natural method absorbs moisture and eliminates bacteria, leaving your bins clean and pleasantly scented. Vacuum thoroughly to remove the powder. For deeper cleaning, Grandma advised to lightly mist the mattress with water before applying borax. Regular use keeps your mattress fresh and hygienic, providing a healthier sleeping environment without the need for harsh chemicals or sprays. Keep your trash can smelling fresh. Once a month, give your trash can a little spa day, especially the one in the kitchen or out back by the patio. Fill it with warm water and add a scoop of borax. Then swish it around and rinse it out. It's like giving your can a reset button, as my grandmother used to say. This easy habit wards off lingering smells and keeps things feeling a whole lot more hygienic. Clean your meat. Thermometer the right way. You wouldn't cook a steak with a dirty pan, so why use a dirty thermometer? Borax offers a non-toxic, reliable solution. Blend 1 tablespoon of borax with 2 cups of warm water. Dip a soft cloth or sponge into the mixture. Then gently wipe down your thermometer, paying extra attention to the metal probe. If there's stubborn gunk, she'd warn, just let it soak a bit. A few minutes in the solution loosens buildup, making it easy to scrub clean. Rinse it well with the warm water, pat dry, and store it safely. Doing this regularly keeps your readings accurate and your meals safe. Get rid of carpet beetles without harsh chemicals. Got unwanted guests nibbling at your rugs? Borax can take care of them. No pest control appointment needed. Its gritty texture wears down the beetle's outer shells, while its natural toxicity does the rest. Generously sprinkle borax on your carpet, especially in tucked-away spots like under the couch or along baseboards. Let it rest for about half an hour, then vacuum thoroughly. Repeat it weekly. My aunt once whispered while battling a full-blown invasion, and you'll send every last one packing. This method is especially comforting for homes with kids or pets. No harsh fumes, just quiet, clean results. Make BBQ grills shine like new. After a summer cookout, those grill grates can look more like battlefield remnants than cooking tools. But borax turns scrubbing into something satisfying. Mix a cup of borax with just enough water to form a thick paste. Smear it over the grates. Wait 15 minutes Then tackle the grime with a sturdy grill brush. The residue lifts away without damaging the metal. Rinse with warm water, and you're left with a grill that's ready for the next round of burgers and ribs. A clean grill is the secret to a perfect sear, as my neighbor Bill always says. Tackle foot. Odor naturally. If your feet need a reset, Borax might just be the secret remedy. Thanks to its antibacterial powers, it cuts straight to the source of odor. Dissolve half a cup of borax into a warm foot basin, then soak those tired feet for 20 minutes. It doesn't just refresh, it purifies. Dry them thoroughly afterward, since moisture is a favorite playground for bacteria. As a bonus trick, sprinkle borax inside your shoe overnight. In the morning, shake it out and slip into footwear that smells brand new. For more contents like this, click here to subscribe.